Edward was born by the Massachusetts shoreline, 1918 September light. 2 years of high school, then a hammer in his hand, chasing work where the skyline touched the sky. Swung his way down to the Pentagon, pouring concrete where the war plans grew. Housing for the midshipmen in Annapolis, he was learning what a pair of calloused hands could do. Then the world caught fire over oceans, and the summons came to do his part. Army Corps of Engineers in 1944, he shipped out with a mission in his heart. On off days he'd find a rodeo, dust in the air and the bulls running wild. But he always came back to the barracks at night with a quiet working man's smile. He'd take a sip of coffee from a battered old mug, flannel shirt rolled to his sleeves. Said, "You build it right, you build it strong. That's the way a man should leave." That's a heck of a thing, Edward used to say, when a dream stood solid on a poured concrete base. From the war-torn world to Lynn, M.A., he traded rifles for roofs, found a better way. Top quality work for an honest wage, helping vets raise walls where their kids could play. You can still feel his hands in the streets of that town. Every house that's standing is a prayer nailed down. Yeah, that's a heck of a thing. In 1950, he hung a shingle at Obey, builder post-war street, shouting out for homes. Veterans Village, rising from the muddy lots where the GI loans turned to timber, glass, and stone. Built a house for Elise and her 6 young children on a patch of ground only veterans could claim. Said, "This country gave us one more chance at peace. Now we'll give these neighborhoods our name." Edward showed the boys how to hold a level, teach them business like he learned in green. Logistics from the motor pool, precision from a soldier's steel routine. Told the vets, "Come on, I'll help you build it free. Just bring your sweat and your steady hands." From the blueprint spread on his kitchen table, he was mapping out a better land. When winter winds froze the New England ground, the work would slow and the layoffs came. But he couldn't stand to watch good men drift, so he found a way to beat that game. That's a heck of a thing, Edward used to say, when you don't let your people just blow away. Bought the old houses nobody would claim, let his crew stay warm while they worked the frame. Fix them up right, then sell them in spring. Kept 20 paychecks through the hard freeze swing. From Nova Scotia hands to local kin, he held his workers like his closest friends. Yeah, that's a heck of a thing. There's a coin jar rattling on a wooden shelf, every piece a story that he'd saved. Fishing lines cast on Lake Walkiwan, summer laughter skipping over waves. Coffee steam on a Sunday morning, flannel shoulders at the kitchen door. 33 roofs under Obey Realty Trust, and still he wanted to give a little more. That's a heck of a thing, he used to say, when a life turns labor into light each day. From a private in boots to a builder in town, he wore that mission like a lifelong crown. That's a heck of a thing, can't you see how a quiet man can shape a legacy? From Pentagon walls to Lynn's back streets, every beam and brick still sings his beat. Top quality work for an honest wage, helping veterans stand on a brand new stage. You can walk those blocks and feel his name in every sturdy home that breaks the rain. Yeah, that's a heck of a thing. Yeah, Obey, that's a heck of a thing. Hey, that's a heck of a thing. say with a smile and a coffee ring.